Welcome back. Fastlane Friday is back in action from the gardens of a beautiful region of the Netherlands. Not sure what it's called.
Kromvoort.
Kromvoort in the Netherlands.
Underneath Den Bosch.
Underneath Den Bosch, exactly. As usual, I am Magnus, and my colleague here next to me is...
We were just talking about nicknames.
Yeah, Rijn.
Rijn or Ren, it's fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah, everything is fine.
It has been how long?
Months.
Months.
Welcome. Season 3.
Season 3. Is that season 3?
Season 3.
Season 3.
Lots have happened. You're a father.
I become a dad.
That's
not only from him.
No.
So there needs to be a dad car as well.
There needs to be a dad car for sure. Congratulations, by the way. It's amazing.
I just got a lovely gift from him. So.
Yeah, I just met Marnix for the first time. Your son. Handsome chap. He's got a great
little
car.
fellow. Yeah.
Almost as gorgeous as this one.
Yeah.
Who just is desperate for attention now.
Mm-hmm. And last time was in the R8.
Yeah, last time
we
were
had
in
some
the
fun.
This time, as you can see, we're in lovely green area. But talking about cars as usual.
We did some fun stuff in the meantime.
We've done a lot of fun stuff in the meantime. Should we talk about the major event that we did? Mm-hmm. We went to the FAT Icerace in Zelmzee in Austria. What an incredible event.
Yeah, it was super fun. And we had a lovely day as well. We went for a helicopter ride.
Yeah.
We saw Chris Harris.
Yeah. I actually have a selfie with him.
Yeah, he had a little bromance moment.
Yeah, it was really cool. He was super cool with it. Like, he was talking to people as he was driving onto the ice in a Bentley Bentayga. He was there with Bentley.
He was there with Bentley.
Yeah.
Like the coolest merch you've ever seen, by the way. The Bentley crew. Like all the people with Bentley, they had like, just for the weekend, they had like jackets.
I saw them. Yeah, they look cool.
Like, but I heard that.
Did you see the poster?
Yeah, the poster was awful, right?
Yeah, the poster was terrible.
Yeah, the poster was awful, but the merch they were wearing were like it was super cool. And apparently some of the crew members who went with Bentley, they put it on like eBay afterwards, and they like got really a lot of money.
Damn.
So,
yeah, I can see why. They were cool. They were really cool. Yeah. We're being distracted here also by the screen. We recorded this on the 2nd of May.
2nd of May.
2nd of May. Yeah.
2nd of May. And I made a mistake because I thought the Formula 1 was starting at
7,
but it's 6.
It's
and
6.
Now it's
which is 4 minutes to 6.
So we can do put it on pause, have a little chat, and then when we're gonna talk about Formula 1, maybe we can get our live reaction from the sprint race.
Start of the sprint.
Yeah, start of the sprint. So
the start of the sprint. Yeah.
But first, FAT race was amazing.
Yeah, incredible. What an event.
Yeah.
I mean, it was such a good event. Like, also we learned a lot from going there, which is that you can actually drive to the event itself and park.
Yeah.
It would not be too complex. We was like, okay, leaving the car at the hotel and walking there and stuff like this. It was like,
it was like a 25-minute walk, but it was like a little bit, like it was 5 minutes or 10 minutes too long. But
yeah, and it wasn't like, it's not like Zelmzee is a small place and it has like tiny sidewalks, and it was just not really, I don't know, it's not set up for it. No, so
it's a little bit bigger than
having taking the car to the event itself, thumbs up. Otherwise the event was really smooth. Getting in was very easy. It
was super foggy when we, like in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning it was a bit...
It was also cool for the atmosphere, like we were walking in through the paddock and it was like a mist, and you could hear like the cars going round.
Yeah.
We missed the BMW getting on flames, which is really...
Yeah, there was we missed that.
Yeah, we missed it. I think we were like a half minute late. And it was like, maybe we can show it in the clips, it was like a...
It was all over the gram.
Yeah.
But we did see the car that flipped. Mm-hmm. And we saw the guy also afterwards. Yeah. Because we were standing behind it was by the big monster truck, right? It was by the big monster truck.
Yeah, it was a guy flipped his Porsche 924.
Yeah, it was a 924. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not a 924, and it didn't look like it was not a spectacular crash. He just rolled over, but apparently his hand
Yeah,
got like
I think he was
injured his hand
because he was holding his hand like so he injured his hand somehow. But he was alright. Like he wasn't. There was not. He wasn't like, badly injured.
Yeah, but the weather cleared up through the day, and we had like a clear blue sky.
Yeah.
We went on a helicopter ride, which was awesome.
Yeah. Long queue, but really awesome.
Yeah.
It was like it's like riding a bus, but in the sky.
Yeah, it
was cool though. The views
minivan in the sky.
Yeah, the views were.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a very cool experience. Very cool experience.
But
and then also just watching the cars go by, dragging the people on skis were really amazing.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, and then. Good crew also. Good group of guys.
Yeah, really chill. We had a nice hotel.
Yeah.
It was very convenient. We had a pool and
yeah, quite long. The only thing at the event itself, I would say, if you want any form of merch or whatever from the event, you need to go immediately in the morning because everything was sold out. Really.
The good stuff was sold
out. Yeah, all the good stuff was sold out. But towards the end of the day, when you're like ready to leave and you're like, oh, I want something a memento, and then everything good is sold out. So go in immediately in the morning for merch.
I also think the merch the previous year was better.
Yeah. Our formation lap starts now.
Yeah. But I will pause it at the end of formation lap.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite moment from the trip? Oh, so we took his lovely X5.
Yeah.
And
another friend of ours
had a little Renault
Alpine
A110.
Yeah.
Which I was really surprised about.
Yeah. But you were riding in it the whole time, so
yeah. But it was just.
Is it a good GT car as well?
Yeah, because it's like pack light, but for a weekend it was perfect.
Yeah.
Like, and we had the luggage.
They threw it in my car, of course.
So it was very convenient, but it's very soft. It's very quick. It doesn't use that much fuel if you're just hammering it through Germany, because on the way back we drove ridiculously fast.
Yeah, we were on it.
Yeah,
you guys were really on it.
Like it was like constant, like where we could, it was like full throttle all the way. And if you do that in a big BMW with a B58 motor or V8, then yeah, like I've been to Austria in a like a decade ago, longer maybe, in a Range Rover with a V8 motor, like with a V8 engine. I think the 5 liter was crazy how much we fueled up, like. But in the Renault, I think
it's also a very light car, right? So.
It's very light. Like we had some Autobahn like moments with big AMGs and a 911 turbo, and yes, they were faster, but we could catch up every time. So,
but I remember driving, because when I had the R8, I drove behind that same Alpine A110 at a few of the trips that we did, and I could not keep up with it.
No.
It's so quick off the line. It's like if you go in a roundabout, whatever, it's because he doesn't have the mass, he doesn't have any, and of course, I have a manual gearbox, but still. Was that Gordon Murray? Sorry, I'm watching the screen. I think it was Gordon Murray, right?
No, where?
There? No, that's not Gordon Murray.
Not Gordon.
Yeah.
Anyway. Just Verstappen family. Anyway.
Yeah.
Paused it too soon. No, but
that's Kelly Piquet.
Yeah. But I think the Zelmzee trip, to round off, it was just a perfect weekend.
It was a very good week.
Maybe...
Also meeting your friend, the other friend with the Yaris, the GR Yaris.
Oh yeah, we have another friend. I'm not sure if we want to.
No, we don't need to name drop.
Friend of us really went mad with. He bought a GR Yaris and painted it like
not just wrapped it, like proper bare metal, resprayed it.
Yeah, in dark green.
Yeah.
and then put
you
like
can
the no, pause.
Yeah.
And he put like rally style wheels on it.
Yeah, which were copper,
copper goldish.
Yeah, copper goldish.
Handbrake. I think it's some suspension parts.
Yeah,
like,
it looked amazing.
it looked amazing. I think we will go to a car meet together soon. I think.
I'm very much looking. What a lovely.
He's such a nice guy.
Great energy, great fantastic.
He also went to the Zanardi one, which was the same weekend.
Oh yeah, he was there the day before. Yeah,
the Porsche one.
Yeah. They don't drive the cars as much there, apparently.
Nah, they like.
You don't want to slide your turning.
It's more like Zanardi is more like
it's more like Concours d'Elegance on the ice. Yeah.
And then the FAT Icerace is just open paddock. Everyone in the same space. Yeah, there were like some VIP areas, but
amazing.
Really cares.
I mean, what an incredible event. Also, anyway, I cannot gush enough about this event. The problem is it's going to get too popular very quick, so go soon if you want to go before it gets too
I think they should spread it out over 2 days. Have a 2-day festival spread out.
Don't they have? We also went to the after party. Yeah, which was.
But we were very tired, but it was.
Yeah,
it was at the castle. It was very cool.
It was a cool location, and I think also if because I don't drink alcohol and stuff like this anymore. But if we were there to actually party and stuff like this, it would be an amazing thing.
And we saw some drunk, famous auto journalists.
Yeah, it was specifically one that is kind of short and slides cars.
Which you mentioned before. Anyway, it was a lovely event. Great cars, good mix of old and new.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the little minis dragging the skiers.
Yeah, that's awesome. Also the Fiat, the boxy Fiat rally car. Yeah, it made that dirty noise
with the heavily turbocharged engine. Yeah,
so good.
No, that was
so good.
I think that was like for this year. It was like peak. It was when we went end of February.
Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah,
so, it was very good, and it was just a good day out. It was just like the weather was also. It was not too cold, even though there was snow. It was good.
Good breakfast.
Yeah. Downside was long queues to get a coffee. It took me 40 minutes to get a coffee.
Yeah, but and also I don't want to FAT's amazing event, but the catering, like coffee, food.
Yeah,
the
food was good.
Nobody wants to wait in line for a hamburger for 1.5 hours.
Oh yeah, that was
So you had one line just to get to order, and it was like an hour, and then you have your ticket, and then you have to be in another line with your ticket, and then when you're at the end of the line, then they will give you what you ordered. So
the other part, because there were two cater. It's the same area, but two. So one for the burgers and fries, and one for everything else. And the one with everything else, you can go in and just take a tray and get a pasta, and it was way faster. It was literally, I was 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So that was fine.
I think if you make it also a bit more culinary event, more food trucks.
Yeah, maybe some food trucks, exactly.
Spread it out a little bit more. Yeah. So not all the mass goes to one place. Anyway,
and spread it out. Have it in 2 different locations. Everyone doesn't come to the same place.
Yeah, I don't want to bitch about great event.
No, amazing event, but things to learn for next time. Yeah, for sure.
Room for improvement.
Okay.
Anyway,
other topics. Formula One, of course. It's 2026. Formula One is not in the best state that it's been in a very long time. Just quickly overarch.
Yeah, I was kind of sad.
Yeah.
First few races.
Me too.
I don't like the spirit of the racing. You can, everyone talked about it. You can call it super clipping or whatever, but it's just
they just named it super clipping because it sounds nice. It's literally they run out of fuel or energy or whatever you want to call it.
And you could downshift, and it's just very uninspiring to watch. And they can edit it, and they can edit the media.
Yeah, and they
for sure some people who watched Netflix last year and turned into Formula One, they see a lot of overtaking. So, and I get it, but it feels a bit like Dominicali, the guy, he's just in for the money. So like a private equity firm that just making sure lots of people get hyped up.
I mean, considering what Liberty Media bought it for, I don't remember.
A lot of money.
3 billion?
I don't know.
I don't remember. But CVC bought it from Bernie, and then CVC owned it for 10 years.
Well, yeah,
They made allegedly around $1 billion per year for 10 years, and then sold it for like 4 or 5 or whatever it was to Liberty Media. And Liberty Media now wants to milk that cow, right? So they made it very, very.
Yeah, but they like, should you mess with the pinnacle of motorsports? And I get it that you need to, like, new regulations is something that happens now and then.
Yeah.
And I remember when DRS and 2000, when I think 2013, when the first generation hybrid cars became a thing.
That was
it was also
it
was also a bit controversial, but not as
I miss the sound.
intruding. Yeah, the sound is gone.
I miss the sound. I miss the sound so much because I see some old clips and sometimes I'm like, wow, it's just the feeling of that noise of a screaming, howling V8 or even the V10s, right? But the V10s will never come back. But the V8s still, I would say that's still maybe a possibility.
Like
if they go back to
biofuel,
and then because there were kind of rumors about it recently now that they were going to do a turbocharged V8 for 2028 or something.
2028, that's soon.
I mean, you know, rumors on the interwebs.
I don't know. I think that's now also the thing. Like, I think some parties like Mercedes and stuff put so much money into their development. So if they're gonna change it in 2 years,
but this is not this. It's not Formula E. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
I just don't agree. I think they should go to biofuels rather than electric.
Yeah.
But hey, who am I? Anyway, currently we had the break because there were 2 races cancelled, of course. Bahrain and Saudi Arabia.
They're gonna do the Saudi in the end of the year. But
Yeah.
we will see. I'm very excited because I think the Saudi track,
the Jeddah track is
it's a little bit
Scary.
sports washing. Yes, true.
Scary.
It's scary, but Formula One should be a little bit scary. It
Yeah,
should be the
absolutely.
bravest
But
man
I'm
alive.
glad that they didn't do it now when it was like the super clipping thing where there was the speeds between the
I
cars
thought
is
with
so
the
insane.
drones flying over, it would be
Yeah.
pretty spectacular. But
Yeah, you have explosions in the background.
it's like Lando Norris in the wall and the drones hitting. No. Anyway.
Oh my god. Yeah. But anyway, so we've had a 5 weeks break from Formula One. It comes back this weekend. So we watched the qualifying for the
Yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So for the Miami Grand Prix, it's a sprint weekend. So sprint qualifying was last night, European time, and it
10
was
o'clock?
better than it's been the whole year.
Yeah. No. Now it's like I think they tweaked some things, and for sure maybe the race or whatever will be disappointing because it's qualifying and they.
I don't know, but the qualifying felt better.
Yeah,
for
the
me,
qualifying felt way better.
because it felt like they could actually push the whole lap.
Yeah.
And it was not like lift and coast as much.
but
and
still,
there was a few lift and coast
The
moments.
spread
but
was still too large because I think the top 10 were like divided by 2 seconds.
yeah.
It's better if they're all within a second, just for the entertainment and stuff. Like
Yeah.
what you see at the ground effect area, right?
Lando Norris did a hell of a job though.
Yeah, he did a really bad lap in Q2.
Yeah.
And he had to do another one.
I actually fell asleep in Q2. Wake up for Q1.
Oh.
But yeah.
But that's what it's all about. Like they know, like that's what you see Max doing the last few years. Also, like in Q2 he was just trying out and maybe had a little oversteer moment, but then they know where they can do the final lap and just do everything perfect, right? And I think Lando did that. He did,
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I did a little bit too much at the little under the bridge. I don't know where it was.
Yeah.
I don't know,
But also because he was 2.2 tenths faster than Oscar Piastri, which is his teammate, and he was like 6 tenths ahead of the third.
Yeah, but yeah,
Which is
it's
good.
Too much. No, it's too much.
It's okay. It's too much, but it shows like how he's in the shape of his life. He's in the form of his life. As long as you give him the car, he will do well. He can challenge Max.
I think the McLaren is still. I think the McLaren brought a lot of upgrades. Mercedes are gonna bring their in Canada.
They're going to bring it for Canada.
Which is how much? 3 weeks after this race.
Yeah, 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Okay. Anyway, but so I expected the Ferrari was doing well as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
they approved a lot. But they brought 17 upgrades or something. It was they've had the highest numbers of upgrades.
Have you seen the back of the McLaren? It's just like a.
No, I don't know what you mean.
No, it's like they have the exhaust in the middle.
Yeah.
Normally the body is like the Adrian cars are very narrow. Right?
Yeah.
They go
the
through the
size
exhaust.
0
But
thing.
now it's just like a big spoiler above the.
They had a big opening around the exhaust.
So and it's very strange, and apparently now the car is very efficient, which is going to be interesting for the race. But we'll see. I'm very excited to watch the sprint.
Me too. And not because the weird thing is, I've never thought I would ever say that I would be excited to watch a sprint because I thought they were terrible. I'm excited to watch it because I want to see how the cars perform. But in general, I'm not.
The sprint thing is one of the things I don't like. I understand it because but they need to do it at circuits that might need it instead of circuits that might bring the most money. Because I think that they do it in Miami because they rip off the people that go there.
But it's too much. So it's but also for a fan, because of course, I'm also a fan of just, I love watching the sport and stuff like that. It's too much. It's my whole weekend is gone if they do the sprint weekend.
Okay, the format, I don't, it's not my favorite, but I do get excited because yesterday I was helping a buddy painting his house after work, and then I was like, oh, there's qualifying this afternoon, this night. So you do it does add to the excitement, but okay, they shouldn't do it too much.
Yeah, but I was watching also. Yeah, that's actually something that happened because I was not during these 5 weeks. I was missing Formula One, but I wasn't also excited because the racing has not been that great and blah blah blah. But then once the session started, I was like, hell yeah, now we go.
We're back.
We're back. Yeah, so I was excited, and it was good. It was a good session. So now the sprint race is ongoing.
Yeah, that's always. I really like when I'm watching live. I can a few minutes I can cope with.
Yeah.
But if I watch it an hour after a race, it's the excitement of watching it live is so much better for me.
Yeah, same here.
Anyway, speaking of Formula One, an ex-Formula One driver passed away today, which is unfortunate.
Yesterday.
I think we should tell his story because
absolutely.
I don't know much about him.
Alexander Zanardi.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit younger.
Yeah.
But I do when I read it this morning, end of morning. I did recall the name, and I knew it was the guy with the prosthetics legs, and I knew I knew it was from a crash, but I didn't know if it was an Indy crash or Formula One.
Yeah.
But you know more about him, so maybe you should.
Absolutely. So Alexander Zanardi passed away yesterday. Yesterday. He was sadly. I'll tell the story as it unfolds. But basically, Alexander Zanardi was a Formula One driver back in the 90s. He drove 91, 92 at least, and I think a few other races
with Senna.
Yeah, with Senna, with the generation, it probably was.
Prost,
same as Nigel Mansell, Prost, this generation of drivers, and of course Schumacher. He's well respected in Italy as an incredible athlete in general. He later left Formula One and he went to IndyCar. He won 2 IndyCar championships back to back. I don't remember the years, 2003-ish.
Early
2000s. That's also when, at the point, he had his crash. He had a pretty big crash I think it was in IndyCar. He lost both his legs. It was touch and go for a moment, but he made it through. He later became a driver again with prostheses. He would always make jokes about the fact that he's now taller because he made his prostheses taller than his previous legs. But then, and he
was an Olympian.
Yes, so he even drove. He tested in a Formula One car in 2009. Actually,
Okay, that's very cool.
yeah, with prosthesis. But he never, of course, he couldn't drive properly, right? But yeah, he became an Olympic athlete in the Paralympics doing the hand bicycle, and he won in 2012 and 2016. I think both Olympics he won golds and silvers. So I think he had 2 golds or something and 2 silvers.
It's very
It's really cool. Like such an incredible story, incredible human being. Everyone is just like it's streamed in like condolences and everything. Will Buxton, Stephanie Domenicali. Everyone is just like praising him because he's such an inspiring story and incredible man. And back in 2020, while he was out cycling, doing an event for charity, he was hit by a truck along the road. And I think that's why he passed away.
Like
because he could never really
survived
recover.
the accident, but I think he never came over it, and
he never really recovered.
Yeah.
So it's a loss, big loss within the community. The man was only 59. Yeah, 59. Yeah. So big loss within the community. Incredible human being. I mean, what's her name? The Prime Minister of Italy or President of Italy?
I don't know.
Yeah, she was even telling, this is such an inspiring man. So incredible person. He will be dearly missed. So, but yeah. Good question. So, do you have any other topics? Actually, yeah, one more topic. Porsche.
Oh yeah. It's something we need to talk about.
The final thing that we're going to talk about is a bit of car news within the industry. As many of you know, the Porsche has not done the greatest results because they had to do huge write-downs because of developing electric vehicles and so forth. The Taycans have not really been selling. The Macan electric has not really been selling. So their profits went from billions to like a couple of million. I think it's down like 97% or something ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's a trend that we see at a lot of Euro automakers, and it's pure about legislation. While the Chinese government is like helping all the manufacturers, making sure they're doing well. In Europe, they're like seen as sadists,
they just set regulations.
Yeah. And so and that's done a lot on the playing field, but that's not talk about politics.
No, it's more like so. But Porsche had to do was basically like they have to downsize or diversify and kind of focus on their core business, which means that they sold Bugatti, which is a huge loss because Ferdinand Piëch originally he brought Bugatti into the Volkswagen fold, and then later, of course, it was restructured with Rimac taking 45% ownership and Porsche having 55% ownership. So the Porsche part is now being sold to an investment firm.
It was originally, I think it was like their brand maybe as a Porsche, but it was also VW involved, right?
Originally it was VW, and then it was the ownership was then.
I was surprised because I thought it would continue and they would use maybe the Rimac technology to, but
because Porsche bought also the Rimac battery technology in that deal as well.
Yeah.
In the original deal, and they became so. I don't know. I expected more from it, as you say.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's the end of an era because Volkswagen is no longer going to be owning Bugattis, which means that the question is like, okay, what's going to happen with Veyrons in the future? Because now it's going to be all in the money-making industry, right? So the Bugatti Veyron, the Bugatti Chiron, all these cars, they would never have been made if it was an investment firm who were owning them, because they were made as halo cars. They were not made as because they were not making.
And they were made not to make money.
Exactly, they were made to be a halo car.
Maybe the brand is, but the cars didn't.
Of course, eventually I think the Veyron made money for the company, but the development cost was.
Oh yeah, maybe
And eventually, after they've sold all the cars, the run was done.
Yeah, maybe as a brand Bugatti, because I think they evaluated the brand Bugatti. It became more of a. It was
Yeah.
Before that, you had the EB1. But what I'm more curious about is like how will Bugatti continue? Because I think it's just when I think of a Veyron or Chiron or whatever, or if I see one online, I just think of that's just over, and like in a good way, over-engineered Germans made this work, right?
Yeah.
And just they put all the genius at Volkswagen. I think Piek just get the whip out early 2000s, and he said, the car's running 400 kph. Oh, then we need to glue the tires to. We will find a way to make this the most prestige.
He literally said he basically said unlimited budget and just get it done. I want to build the fastest production car ever made.
Yeah.
And I mean, he came up with all this. Look at like Volkswagen at the time when they went from strength to strength to strength.
Yeah, like the Piek era was just amazing.
Yeah, incredible. And look at the car lineup. I mean, he did original R8.
He did like
the Veyron.
More fun is he did the Veyron, and he did this at the same time. He did the Volkswagen XL1.
The XL1, yeah.
Which was the most like he did the ultimate car with the ultimate power, ultimate engine anyway. But on the contrary, he did like he made the XL1, which was the most efficient.
The most fuel efficient car ever made.
Yeah.
Which was 100 kilometers on less than 1 liter of fuel.
I know someone who owns one.
Yes, we both know someone.
Yeah. And I talked to him lately, and I said,
"Can we drive it?"
Yeah, maybe. So that would be very much fun.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So that would be,
that would be so much.
Because he said maybe it's good if and he's a tall man. He doesn't really good fit in it, and he maybe bought it for his son, and his son doesn't have a driver's license yet. So. He said, maybe it's good that we take it for a run. So maybe I will try.
I mean, it would be amazing if we can maybe shoot a video with it. That would be incredible. That would be incredibly generous of him as well. That's really cool. Wow.
And we're gonna drive my Fiat because it's now getting a little bit TLC, new oil.
Yeah, I spoke to the person which is in the
and he told you he didn't start yet, right?
Yeah, he told me he's working on the different car.
Yeah, no. I told him no rush, but he took it a little bit too literally. But I think but it's fine.
But he also said that the person whose car is fixing is a paying customer.
Yeah, but okay, I brought him a lot of clients, so anyway. And he can invoice me. That's not.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, great.
I don't know. Do you have any? Do we have any more topics at the moment? I think we've been doing. Do we have any plans for the summer now? Do we have any events planned?
We should. Oh, events.
It's the one in Utrecht.
Yes, now this weekend.
Yeah, so we're not going to that.
No. A friend of mine asked me yesterday, it's like, are you joining? It's like, no, sorry.
Exactly.
I can't.
Hopefully some more episodes.
We're gonna drive, I driven the Tulparelli.
Yeah?
Nice. I showed you the picture.
Oh yeah.
So with my dad and the old Beamer.
Oh yeah.
Beamer's doing well, and
the E9?
we're gonna do a pod. I think what to expect?
Yeah,
Beamer episodes.
Yeah, we're gonna do a pod from the Beamer,
old Beamer, little Fiat. Later this summer when my friends started and
bit of Fiat 500 action. Do you know what I want to test drive?
The 911 you were looking at?
No. Well, yes, I do. But I want to test drive the new Renault Twingo, electric.
I texted him. I saw it on I was in traffic and the lorry came above, and above of the lorry was the new funky
Twingo.
And I loved it. It looked so cool.
It looks so cool.
It was big.
I love it.
It looked big.
Yeah, it's bigger, of course, than the original. By the way, the original you would also not be able to crash in because you would just die.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the Fiat, but
a
little bit more protected than my Fiat. But anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna test drive. We should ride like maybe like we did at the
Renault 5.
Yeah.
By the way, Renault has been killing
Yeah,
it.
they're
Like,
doing
because
great.
everyone is complaining and saying like, okay, BMW, whatever, is like the electric cars and stuff like this is not doing well. By the way, Volkswagen has caught up. Have you seen the new Volkswagen Polo electric?
No,
Wow.
I'm not interested.
So no, but because it's a people carrier, it's a people's car, right?
Yeah, no, but
so
I'm not
it's like
interested.
no, but why it's interesting is that you don't want to buy all this Chinese slop, right? Just
you have
Renault been
Twingo.
killing it. Renault 5, Renault 4,
You don't need
and Renault
anything
Twingo. They have been absolute, and the Megane and whatever. They've been killing it. And now Volkswagen is coming out with the Polo, where it has actually like it can look like a cassette deck on the thing. It's all these retro things. The dial are really you can put the retro, and it's cheesy, but it's so cool, and I love it.
New
and
Polo.
as a
This one.
yeah, the
But
electric
it
one.
looks Chinese.
The electric one. It looks like a Polo.
No, it looks Chinese.
It looks like an updated Polo.
It looks
By the way,
like an
it looks
ID.
way better than the ID ones.
It just
The
looks,
ID
it just looks like an ID to me. But anyway,
Anyway, it's
I
like,
like
the
the-
newer class of BMW, right?
like if you compare this to the Panda, is great. The new Panda,
yeah, the Panda is great. The new Panda is amazing.
it's way better than with the Twingo. Why-
And you can get
you don't need
the
to
new
look
Panda.
at this
You can
rubbish.
get with steel wheels.
What, the Panda? Yeah,
Yeah,
white
you can get
steel.
it with steel
Yeah.
wheels. That's
So-
amazing.
Yeah, we should test drive the Panda. Maybe we should just.
Yeah, let's test
Yeah,
drive the Panda.
Maybe we should just ride a dealership and say, oh, can I lend one for a day?
Yeah, exactly. Can we shoot a
And then
video?
we are gonna off road and train. Okay. Okay, but that's what to expect.
Yeah, coming soon.
Um,
Otherwise, we're gonna try and continue the pod as often as we can. Although, of course, working full time, kid, and working full time almost, I guess.
yeah, I do. I might have some surprises as well, but
Hell yeah.
that's like a, how do you call it? Cliffhanger. Or so
Cliffhangers.
people keep watching. Anyway, should we do a live commentary on the Formula One start? Which
Okay, yeah,
now
let's do it. Let's do it.
30 minutes in. But
We have
you're
been,
gonna-
yeah, but we've also been doing the pod now for how long? 40 minutes?
I opened too many.
Yeah,
There
there
it
you go.
Okay, so
So this is now the start of the sprint race for the Miami Grand Prix.
we have Lando on one.
Lando on
Ace lap.
pole, Oscar on second.
No,
Oh yeah, it's
Antonelli
Antonelli
went-
on second, and then it's Oscar,
Yeah.
and then it's who's third, fourth.
Leclerc,
Yes, Ferrari.
and then 5 Max.
Yeah,
Can we do the sound?
maybe.
Maybe. We're gonna get sued by.
No, I don't think we can do the sound, to be honest. But yeah, honestly, if we put this,
If we just keep talking.
yeah, because if I put it on YouTube. By the way, okay, just quick pause. So Aston Martin didn't bring a single upgrade. So the only thing that happened was that Honda has put a little bit of stuff on the engine in order to not be vibrating as violently as it has. Fernando Alonso's qualifying time was slower than the pole position in Formula 2.
No, it was slower than the slowest of F2.
Slower than the slowest.
No, it's not the pole position.
I thought it was the pole.
No, it's the slowest.
That's
I
wild.
thought it was the slow. This is a friend told me.
Oh my god, are you serious? I thought it was like the pole
no, it's
position
like
on
12
F2.
seconds or so from for the one. It was crazy.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That is poor Fernando. Seriously, he was like, remember GP2 engine?
Yeah, it's
You know?
like, yeah.
And it was Honda, and it was
there are a
him
lot
again.
of memes now of GP2 engine
Oh,
again.
fucking hell.
Anyway,
yeah. Anyway, here we go.
here we go. They're Stoneback lost. What do you think of the Miami circuit? By the way? It doesn't flow my boat. Like I think it's very hyped up.
Yeah, it's really hyped.
very
3
American.
red light, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and away we go. Wow, what a start! McLaren's just running away.
Antonelli had a dreadful start.
Yeah.
Max is in the sandwich.
Antonelli down to 4th?
Max and Lewis
Yeah, Max and Lewis, right?
are banging wheels, but they were like in a sandwich with another car in between.
Yeah.
And McLaren wants to.
Yeah, of course. They're gonna just run away with it now. Oh, by the way, the Audis are doing well, I think. For being...
Are doing well,
is
yeah?
it Haas or is the best of the rest currently in points after the leading 3 teams?
It's the thing. Also, I'm not like. No, maybe it's the break. But I'm also like, I'm not at it. Like normally I was like, and then next week we have a new race, and then how will the back end like? But I just don't care with the new wrecks.
I'm not that into.
I'm not embedded anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing. Also, I'm not invested.
I'm excited. I will watch.
Yeah, I'm not as invested anymore. That's true. And I'm not emotionally invested at all.
No, but it's a shame, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I've always had that with this sport because it's like I've followed it since the 90s and it's always been ups and downs. There was a period when Schumacher was just dominating and it was literally like, okay, you watch a race and you listen to the German national anthem at the end.
Yeah, like the time we have with Lewis.
Yeah. But at least back then, it was a little. It was less of a procession.
That's true.
And Rosberg did actually do well that year. 2016 was it the one?
Yeah. Well, Rosberg 2016. Yeah. So we have Norris, Piastri,
Leclerc.
He gained. Antonelli lost 2 positions.
Yeah.
He had just the bad start.
Yeah, he had a terrible start.
Yeah, but I thought they couldn't have bad starts anymore because of the new regulations. Like,
well, you also have he's 18 years old.
No, like
and a kind of rookie.
Yeah, can you call him a rookie?
He's second year.
Second year. Yeah. But he had a bad start but I thought they couldn't have bad starts anymore because of the new regulation with the empty battery stuff.
And Pierre Gasly running 8th and Colapinto running 9th. That's pretty crazy to me. Wow, Paris. Oh. I was like, Paris is up in 14th and then immediately just dropped
2 places. Yeah.
Oh, even more, yeah. Carlos Sainz overtook him as well.
Kimi is so bad. Okay, but then Hamilton overtook Max.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I don't know. What is it time for Hamilton to move on after this year? I guess it depends on the year, but yeah, I think so, right?
If they will give him another year, he would take it. I think because
he wants that 8th title, right? He feel like 2021 he was robbed.
Yeah. Okay. Massa thinks it off 20.
That's just sad.
9.
Felipe Massa's thing is just sad. But yeah.
Yeah, but okay.
Anyway.
Keep
Keep watching. Keep subscribing. Plenty more videos to come, as Harry says.
just look at this. This sounds familiar.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch this.
Yeah.
And hopefully you're gonna watch us.
Yeah. And we'll see you in 1 or 2 weeks, whatever we decide. Yeah. Click the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching.
Ciao.